So I'm really excited, Tabitha, to introduce you to the Mic Drop audience. This is Tabitha Rose from Life to Paper Publishing. Why I am so excited about this is that I believe this is the time now to tell stories, and you are a storyteller as well. So first of all, introduce yourself to the audience and what you do.
Hello, I'm so excited to be here. This is a dream come true for me. I'm Tabitha Rose, and I'm the founder and the editor-in-chief of Life to Paper Publishing. And I help people put their life stories to paper and guide those stories to inspire the hearts and minds of people all around the world.
Not only that, but several books that you have. Tell us about some of the books that you've helped people write and that you've written for them.
Some of the books I've written, oh my gosh, Miami's a great place because there's so many people who've come there from other places and have stories to tell about that. One of the ones is a woman who was one of Fidel Castro's first female captains. And she helped plan the revolution with him in the Sierra Mountains. And when she came to learn what it was really about, she turned against him and she fought. And that landed her in jail and for years and solitary confinement for a full year. And she kept fighting, and she for others. And she eventually fled to Miami, where she continued to embody what it is, who she is, which is fighting for what's right for other people. And even her name is Zoila Guerra, and Zoila Guerra means I am the war. And so she really, her name embodies what she is, but a different kind of war, which is fighting for what's right.
3 months. It takes about 3 months from beginning to end. But not only that, you publish the book and you promote the book as well, right?
We do. Yeah, and that's been the really exciting part because every project, a publishing project, is different, and because every person is different and their networks are different. So I find within every person's unique network and community, there are amazing people with amazing gifts, and every person has a message, and they have a vision, and they have a dream, and their respective communities get on board with that vision, and they help engage, and we create organic grassroots growth. And for example, a book about, with the intention is to help save some lives of some kids from sexual predators. We intend for that to reach the educators and parents and those who've been affected, and we create a plan for that.
It's interesting. I just want to stick on that point for a moment. That book, Lost Boy Found, is the story of a young boy who was abused, molested, correct? And what's so interesting and full circle about this and this partnership is that 2 years ago, the original founder of Mic Drop, Ellie Nash, shared his story of when he was molested as a child. And it was through sharing that story where today he's hosting podcasts. He took the TEDx stage. There's such growth and freedom when you can share your story, especially to help and inspire others. So let me tell people out there, because by the way, since I posted about us, I've had 3 inquiries. This is how the process works. Mic Drop has a community. We have a family. We have had literally hundreds of speakers. Incredible stories. If any of you out there feel like you really want to get your story out there in the form of a book that you can sell, that you can market, that you can give to people, and a good book, well written, I want you to reach out to me, and I'll tell you all about Tabitha and the services that she provides, because it's not only ghostwriting services, but for those who want to write on their own, she will consult with you. And then it's the big part of getting a book done is the publishing part and the marketing part, and she'll do that as well. Here's why I'm so excited about this. In this time of Corona, how many incredible stories are out there that just need to be shared? And we're going to share it in 2 ways. We're going to have people come to our theater and share it on stage, because you need that. We're going to get it out there on YouTube. Days of audiences, I don't know when they'll come back. So it'll just be you on the stage. And then in addition to that, we'll bring in Tabitha to sit with you, to work on your story, and then to have a book done. And you know what I also thought today? What a legacy gift this would be for people to their children, right?
Yes. I had a family in Miami who's a very special family, and they had this woman who's an amazing Jewish family and very special to me. And this woman, she's 98 today, and she's the pillar of strength for her entire family. And they came to me and they said, we know there'll be a time where she will no longer be with us, but we don't really want to lose her. We want to keep her alive for even. She has so many great grandchildren who she can't speak to yet because they're not old enough, but we want to keep her alive in their hearts and minds. And this is one of my favorites. This isn't a book I published, but this is just a book for this family. And I loved it. I mean, I learned so much from it, so much about faith.
So here's the bottom line, Tabitha. If somebody has a story out there, the first step is they'll come to me, they'll take the stage, and then afterwards, if they really want a book out within 3 months, you'll sit with Tabitha, you'll talk with Tabitha, you'll compile pictures, you'll talk about the graphics, and you will have something in your hand that will then be your calling card if you want to go out there and speak more, if you want to promote yourself more. You'll have your whole story right there. So, in closing, what would you say to somebody out there who says, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I have a great story. I want to share my story, but I don't even know where to begin. What do you tell those people?
I say to those people, now is the time. And I can say to you that what I've been told from others is that the process has completely changed their lives. And it's not just about the book. They've seen their dreams come true as a result of doing this. Like the dreams that they even never shared with anybody. It's allowed them to step into those dreams and begin living them. And even in this time, you might think, oh, I can't, it's a pandemic. It's been happening. I just had a client review. He said, this has changed my life. I'm in complete awe.
You know, so many people today either have lost hope or are losing hope. I think it is our responsibility as storytellers to make people understand that their story, even their struggles, can give others hope.
Mm-hmm. Right next to your wounds, and I can say this for myself too, is where you'll find your gifts. And through this process too, you might discover some gifts and then decide, I want to go share those gifts with the world. Now's the time.
I always say to people, one of my favorite quotes is that the gift is closest to the wound.
Yeah, me too. We've lived heroes' journeys. That's just the way I see the world. And I want to allow other people to see that too. And I healed by listening to stories. You know, I've been in the dark caves too of my life, and how I came out of it was through listening to stories. That was transformative. And I think taking the stage first to share that 6-minute story, and then the book allows you to say, okay, you've heard my story in 6 minutes, but here's your opportunity to hear the rest.
Exactly. And you know what? Can I say this? I cannot wait.
Me too.
Okay, I'll put all the information in the link above, and I can't wait. Thank you, Tabitha.
Thank you.